CHARMEDBOX here and welcome back to the channel, and today, as you can tell by the title and my naked face, we are going to be doing a full face of one brand, and that one brand is Lottie London. So before I get into this big bag of Lottie London goodies, if you are new here, please subscribe to the channel and see what else there is to come. And if you do enjoy the video, please leave it a big thumbs up. Thumbs up gets me noticed on it here on YouTube, on the algorithm, and it would mean the world to me. If you don't enjoy the video, feel free to leave a thumbs down as well. I'm okay with this. Also, if you do want to keep seeing my videos and be notified, because sometimes my posts are a little bit erratic, hit that bell and you will be notified every time I upload. If YouTube decides to let you know, because it's a little bit hit and miss with that bell, so if you hit it, you'll get notified, hopefully. So let's get into this bag of Lottie London products. Right, so you will have recently seen a video where I won a giveaway from Candy Cloud Skin, which is a scrub that I won, and she was holding a giveaway for, like, it was in December, a Christmas giveaway, and had loads of goodies in it. And I was lucky enough to win that giveaway. One of the items in that giveaway was a Lottie London palette. I've been following Lottie London for a long time because my friend Nikki Pearson, who's here on YouTube as well, recommended their AM to PM liner for my waterline, and oh my god, it is such a good liner. I haven't got it up here, but I literally only have this much left of that liner now. It's the black one. It is so good. Hopefully, I think I've put a new liner in here, but if not, I might have to go and grab it because it's such a good liner. But it is, if you want a good black liner that's going to stay put in your waterline, highly recommend the AM to PM black liner. Or they do other colours as well, but it's so good. But I won the Rose Gold palette in the giveaway, and I thought, why not do a full face of Lottie London for you guys and see what their other products are like and see how they work. So I have this huge bag here. So I went shopping and brought what I hope is a full face. So we'll go through all the products and then we'll get into doing a full face of Lottie London. So I'm just going to grab and pick out products because I've just put them all in this little bag just so that I know where they all are. So the first thing is a Lottie London Shimmer Squad. This is a highlighting palette and it's the holographic haul. So I'll get that open. I don't know whether I've got more than one highlighter, but I don't know, I couldn't help myself because this was really pretty. So that's what it looks like. And I will do a little finger swatch. Some of these remind me, they feel really nice, they remind me of a Jeffree Star palette, highlighter palette that I have. So that's what they look like. Look at those. Aren't they gorgeous? This pink one. Ooh. So I'm just going to do a little quick swatch. I haven't really gone hard on those, but they look really nice. Oh, the pigment is gorgeous on those. So that is the highlighter palette that I got. I will put prices on screen rather than look for them now because it'll take me too long. If I remember, I'll pop them on screen, probably up here, just so you can see the price of each product. The next thing I got was the Lottie London Ready Set Go setting powder. I think this is a translucent one, if I remember correctly. Yep, True Translucent, that one's called. So it's just a translucent powder. It's a big one though. That'll last a while. Then we have the Lottie London Selfie Ready Base Matte Foundation. Now, I picked this foundation. They have a foundation matcher on there, so you can go on and you can put like a current foundation you know that's your sort of your shade, and then it tells you the right shade for you. So hopefully this will be a good match for my skin. So that's what I got. Then we have a couple of blushes here, so I don't know which one I'll use. We have the Lottie London Blush Crush, and this is called Justin. I think this is well, it's a magnetic, like you can put it in a magnetic palette. So there's a pinky shade one there. And this one looks like a more shimmery light blush. This one's called Serene, and it is all sealed still because I haven't opened anything. Just decided to randomly film. So this one is called, oh, that's really pretty. Ooh. This one's called Serene. That is so pretty. I'll do a little touch. So it is very, like it's a very neutral sort of pinky shade. I don't know whether you're, oh, you can see it there. There you go. It sort of matched my finger colour there, but that's what that one looks like. I'm guessing the other one looks a little bit darker, a bit more intense. I won't open that one because I don't know which one I'm going to use, but you will see it when it goes on my face. What else do we have? Let's just grab a few because there's a lot in here. We have the Slay All Day Matte Liquid Lipstick, and it's like a brownie sort of shade. and this one is called Hey Bay, I think. It's like a really dark brown because I thought it would go nicely with the eyeshadow palette that I have. We have the Slay All Day lip pencil, and this one is in So Good, which you can see the shade there. This is a liner. This is, one side is a liner and one side is a stamp, so we're going to try that out. I chose the musical note one, so we've got like a felt liner on one side and a little stamp that we can try out on the other. This is a AM to PM eyeliner. This one is in a different shade. This is called Sunburst. It's sort of like a brownie shade, but we'll come back to that in a bit because I'm going to keep you here all day if I don't. So this is the Lottie London Arch Rival. This is a brow pencil. Is it a brow pencil? I'm pretty sure it is. It's a microblade effect brow pencil. So it says Blondie, but I could have sworn that I brought a dark one. So I don't know whether that's going to work unless I haven't. I didn't check it when the stuff arrived. I thought I picked a dark colour because I have quite dark brows. We shall see. Then we have Got It Covered, a high coverage concealer. Again, I put in what foundation I used and they came out with this shade being the perfect match for my concealer. Then we have a Lottie London Curl Boss Curling and Lengthening Mascara. We're getting there, we're almost there now. We have another AM to PM liner. This one is in Sunburst again. This one is a lip pencil. This Slay All Day, and this is in Girl Power, which is like a sort of darker shade of brown. Another AM to PM liner in Mocha, which is a dark brown. Lottie London Insta Filler Pore Eraser Stick. I've got that as well. And then we have a BAE, Before Anything Else, Illuminating Primer. I think I'm going to use this primer. Sounds good. So we've got that. Then we got, I knew we had another highlighter. We have the Mermaid Glow Rainbow Highlighter, which looks like that. I don't know whether I'm going to use that one, but that one is like gorgeous. I guess you can like pick a shade and use whatever you want or mix them all together, but that is that. And then the last thing is a bronzer, which is a Tan Time bronzer. I love their packaging. I love the stars. I don't know whether you guys can see that they all have the starry sort of effect going on, but this one is, does it have a shade? Medium dark. I probably shouldn't have gone that dark. I probably should have gone light medium, but we'll give it a try and see where we are. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit and then we're going to start applying the products. Right, I am back and we're ready to try some products. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply my base, like not my base, I'm not going to apply my foundation, but we're going to put on this primer and see what it's like. So this is an illuminating primer. I know I brought a matte foundation. I don't know why I bought a matte one. I have no idea. I think I like the sound of it. So, but I'll put this illuminating primer on so we can see what it's like. And then we'll go on to my brows, I think. And then we'll do an eye look and then I'll put my base on. I also want to say that Lottie London is vegan and cruelty free. I'm pretty certain every single product they do is vegan and cruelty free. So if you are looking for an alternative brand that is only vegan and cruelty free, then you should totally try them because they are so good. And you'll know after this because we're going to try out all the products. So let's have a little, ooh, it's got like it's a pearlescent sort of pink. Ooh, so that's what it looks like. Obviously it's going to be blended out more on my face, but it has like a really nice little pink pearly sort of tone to it. So how much do we put on? Doesn't tell me, so I'm just gonna put it all over and see what happens. Right. You will have to excuse my really bad hair because it's the end of the day. The little one's gone to bed and my hair is a mess, but you guys know it won't be by the end. So yeah, let's have a little look. I don't know whether I put enough on, but I'm going to have a little look in my mirror and see what it looks like. I think it's given me a bit of a glow, but because I'm not sure how much, I don't want to go too crazy with the amount of stuff I put on. So So I'm just gonna put a little bit more up here, and because that's the kind of bit I want to be more illuminated, is the high points of my face, down the nose, but we shall see. Oh yeah, that looks quite nice. I don't know about how I feel, like it sinks into the skin. There's no you know how some primers feel like silicone-y or anything like that. It doesn't feel like that. It feels really nice. Check that's all rubbed in. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Right, so we are done with primers and pore fillers. Now we're going to have a look at this brow pencil, which I have no idea why I picked. I would never have picked blonde. I don't know whether this is like a mistake. I don't have, obviously I ordered these a while ago. Well, not a while ago. They ordered these a little bit ago. So I'm slightly concerned this is not going to work because it says blonde on it, which I'm gutted about, because I wouldn't have put a blonde product in my basket. So it's like, I highly doubt my camera's going to pick it up, but it's got like the prongs for like a microblade effect, so you'll have defined hair sort of thing. So I'm going to just, okay, it may work, but it's very, very pale for me. I'd prefer it to be a lot darker. See if I can get, like, I'll put a lot on so you guys can see the shade, but it's definitely not my sort of colour. So I don't know, we'll just try it and see what it's like, because you guys know I don't have a lot of brow, so I don't know how this is going to go. So I may have to fill it in with something else, but we'll try. I've never tried one of these before, so I don't know. And I can't really see much colour payoff really, because it's the wrong shade. There's no way I would have picked this shade. There's got to be some sort of mistake. It just doesn't do anything for me, sadly. But I think if it was in my shade, it really would. So we're going to have to put a different brow product on, sadly. But looking at the effect that it has, if this was on a blonde brow, I think it would work really, really well. So it's nothing, there's nothing wrong with the product, it's just completely the wrong colour for me. And I don't know why it ended up in my basket. I think there may have been a mistake, but I think it's too late for me to sort that out now. So I'm going to put that aside, and I'm going to go and get my other brow product and fill my brows in with that. But one thing I will say is this isn't budging. Like, is this like budge proof? Let's have a look. Microblade effect. Microblading. It doesn't say whether it's waterproof or anything, but that is literally not coming off. So that is a good product. It's good. Just the wrong colour. Damn it, I need to get the right colour. I'm going to go and get my other brow product to fill my brows in, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Right, so I'm back. I've put my eyebrows on. Well, I've quickly done an eyebrow. It's not my best, but I've put one on. I've used a concealer just on my eyelid as a base, and I'm going to get this Lottie London palette here, and I'm going to take this shade here just to set the concealer before I start talking and digging into other products, which will probably be this. This is like a skin tone sort of, because sometimes I do just set my eyelids with concealer depending on, you know, how much time I have. So I'm just going to whack this all over it. It is pretty much skin tone, and it'll stop the concealer from creasing if it is like going to crease on my eyes. We are done. We have set the concealer with the eyeshadow. I think maybe we should go on to creating an eye look, and then we can try on the base products. So, like I said, I have this gorgeous rose gold palette here from the Lottie London range, and it is called the Rose Golds. I've already used this shade here, which is Whisper. Is it Whisper? No, Buff. So this one, they have shade names on the back, but they're that way up, so I'm looking at it like this. So this one is called Buff. Yeah. So we have Buff, Queen, Peach. Then we have Glow, Sassy, Rosé here. Oh, that's a gorgeous shade. And then we have, what do we have? This one is Whisper, Rose Gold, Baby? I don't know. We're up here, aren't we? Whisper, Rose Gold and Baby. We'll get there eventually. Bit of a mess, but they're gorgeous shades. This pinky, this and this one. Ooh, they look really, really nice. I won't do swatches of this. I think we'll just go straight in and create an eye look. Or should I just do swatches so you guys can see in case you want to go on? And let me find a blank space. So I don't want to keep you guys here too long. So the first row, which is the row Buff, Queen and Peach, is there. So obviously the buff one is literally buff. It is what it says. It's the shade of your skin tone. So that's that. Then the second row down. Oh, that feels nice. Oh, that's pretty. The second row down is Glow, Sassy and Rosé. We'll put them there. Oh, they're pretty. There. Shimmer shades, all three. Hopefully my camera's picking these up. They're beautiful. This is like a neutral person's dream. And then the last three shades are, let's see, the last three shades are Whisper, Rose Gold and Baby. Pop those there. Ooh. So it's a gorgeous palette of neutral colours. The shimmers are really pretty, very, very soft, very creamy with the feel of my finger. Like it. So I'm going to clean that off. And then we're going to create an eye look. So I probably will be quiet for the creation of the eye because I don't want to keep you guys here too long because there's a lot of other products to try. But I'll either voice it over or just put some music on so you guys can see what I'm doing.
So I'm sitting here, thought I heard my phone ring, but it disappeared. Guess I'm just losing my mind again. I tell myself to breathe in, but the darkness I can see in, and its mind has got me thinking. Sick and tired of feeling, so sick and tired of dreaming, 'cause I always wake up. Sick and tired of believing that this pain will never end. Oh, I've had enough. Cause it always comes back again, and I'm not even gonna pretend that it's okay. Constantly putting bad thoughts on replay. I really don't like living life this way, but I know that these things will never change.
Okay, I'm back. We've done a bit of an eye look. I haven't done anything like too crazy. I kind of just sort of did a simple basic eye look. It's very, very soft. The colours are very, very subtle shades. I wouldn't say these are like in your face sort of shades. They don't have too much fallout. I applied this inner corner colour, which I think is rosé or rosé. And it's a really pretty shade. I tried it wet as well. I wet my brush to see if it made a difference to any pigment or anything like that, and it hasn't made a great deal of difference. I think you could have got away with it with a wet brush or a dry brush. But it is a really, really pretty shimmer. I don't know how well it will pick up on camera because it is like I said, it's a very, very pale neutral sort of peachy rose gold palette. It's really pretty. I obviously, you guys know I'm used to so much more pigment, but it is kind of nice to have like a sort of soft, subtle, sort of romantic-y sort of look. So that's the eyes done. For liner, we are going to use the, if she can find it, where is it? The Lottie London stamp liner. Obviously, you guys know I can't talk when I do my eyeliner, so I will probably be silent for the time that I'm applying it, but I'm super excited to try this liner out and see what it's like, and then we'll try the stamp side once I've done the base of my makeup. Right, so this is the stamp liner. This is what it looks like. So one side is your stamp, and we'll do a little stamp and test it out, see what it's like. I don't know whether you guys will see it, but it's got a cute little musical note. That's adorable. And then the other side is a felt liner. This is more chunky than what I'm used to, so I'm just going to go with it and see what it comes out like. The tip is quite fine, but it is quite chunky. So I'm going to apply the liner and I'll be back in 2 seconds.
So I'm sitting here, thought I heard my phone ring, but it disappeared. Guess I'm just losing my mind.
Right, I'm back. Eyeliner is on. Obviously you saw me apply the first eye. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It is quite a chunky liner. If you do like a chunky eyeliner, then it's good for that. I didn't have any problems creating the wings. They were super easy still. But I don't know how I feel about it now I've looked at it. I don't hate it, but I did create a chunkier sort of look than I usually would in this sort of area of my eye because of the chunkiness of the pen. But that could be me, it might not be the pen. But it is on, it is done, and I have wings. So for that, it's okay. I wouldn't say I would reach for this every time, but it is an okay eyeliner. So that is that. Next we are, what are we on now? Should we try the mascara? Let's try the mascara. So, God damn it, your phone never stops. Right, so we're going with the Curl Boss mascara, and we're going to put this on our upper lashes. Oh, that's a big brush. Oh, look at the shape of that. I don't know why I'm getting woodlice vibes from this brush. But it's, oh, that's a chunky brush. Right, okay, let's go in, because I don't have a lot. I mean, should I curl them? Let's just do it without, and then we can see what it works like. Because I'm very fussy with my mascara. I kind of, like, you need to know, because I've not got a lot of lashes. I need to know that I've got mascara on. And you know what, this is actually not looking too bad. I like it. I need to stab myself in the eye there. It's not super covering, but like there's not, I like it when a mascara is like really thick on your lashes. I'm going to try this little weird side here, see what that does. Actually that's quite nice. The more I use this, the more I actually quite like it. You could probably build up the layers, but it actually has nice separation. The brush is quite easy to use. It's a bit strange at first because obviously you're trying to find the right place for your eye, but it does, you can get into all your lashes and give it a little wiggle, so it's quite good in that sense. And it does coat your lashes in the mascara, which is good. I do like the fact that it separates all the lashes, like they're not clumping together. I would like a little bit more coverage on them, but I don't know whether I can build that up. We will try in a second. So that is one coat of mascara. That's what it looks like. I'm going to go in and do another one and see what happens. Okay, it is definitely a buildable mascara. I can see that that's looking a lot better now I've put the second coat on it. I would definitely use this again. That is quite good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I'm a bit fussy with my mascara. My favourite mascara is the Bad Gal Bang one, because it just kind of gives me that thicker lash that I kind of crave. I will probably put some false lashes on. They won't be Lottie London ones obviously, but I'll probably put false lashes on just to finish the look up, because that's what I always do. But yeah, that is definitely a buildable mascara, and I do like that it still gives you that lash separation even though it's made them look a little bit thicker. So I do like that. That's a good one. I like that one. So next we are going to put the base on. We're going to put a base on. So the first thing we're going to do is the foundation. You see all the rubbish underneath my desk. My bin is full and overflowing, but I just keep throwing stuff under there. So this is the Lottie London Selfie Ready Base Matte, or Base Mate, but it's a matte foundation. That's what it looks like. I don't know what it is like on the inside. Okay, it's like a little squirty nozzle, like this. And I don't know, should I just squirt some on my hand? What it's like, it's very pale, but this should apparently be a match for me, so we're just going to go with it and pop it on. Obviously we've already primed with the Illuminating Primer. I don't know how much I'm supposed to put on for this, so I'm just going to whack a load on and hope that I don't put too much on. Right. Oh, that is actually a good match. That is a good match. I'm just going to blend this out and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Right, the foundation is on, I think. I don't know how it's coming across on camera, but under this lighting it looks quite pale. I don't know if it's going to oxidise down. It may. Also got it on my hair, which is great, which is hence why I've just had to pin it back out the way so I could do my base properly. But yeah, it feels really nice. It's definitely mattifying. It's not sitting horribly on my skin. It looks really nice. I quite like it. I quite like it. It is a little bit pale for me, but I don't know if we can fix that with bronzer. Overall, I like the formula, and I like how it feels on my skin. It's really lightweight. I don't know if it's buildable. It's water-based foundation enriched with vitamin C. It doesn't say what it is. It says it's the shade Ivory, but it doesn't say whether it's like heavy coverage, medium coverage, light coverage. It doesn't say, but I'll put that on screen if I remember. So that is the base. So now it says this should be the concealer that matches that foundation and my face. So obviously I've used the concealer on my eyes, so I know what colour it looks like, but I don't know what it's going to look like when I put it on. So we're going to try it. Okay, yeah, that looks okay to me. Oh, I think I put a bit too much on there. Yeah, definitely put too much on there. So I'm just going to put concealer where I would normally put my concealer, and then we're going to blend it out and see what it looks like. Right, I've blended it in, and I actually really like this. It's a really nice concealer. It goes really well with the foundation, which I feel is sort of evening out a little bit the more I see that it's on. I like that. I like that. Which one is this? This is the Got It Covered High Coverage. I like it. I like it. It's kind of... So I have been noticing lately, I think my concealer is a little bit too light when I put my foundation on. Like, it's a bit too white and you really notice it. Whereas this one goes really well with the foundation. Like, really well. It's light enough for you to notice that there's a little bit of a highlight going on, but it's also got a really good coverage. Like, really good coverage. I love that. That is really nice. That's probably my favourite thing so far. So, yeah, now we've done that, we're going to set it with the mattifying... Is it mattifying? Translucent setting powder. It's not mattifying. It's the foundation that's mattifying. So, I'm going to get this out. So it's the Ready, Set, Go setting powder. Let's have a little look. So inside it has the little powdery dispensary thing. I forget the term. What is it called? Somebody will tell me in the comments. I'm going to attempt to get this off. Right, I've got the powder open, and it is like a little dispensary thing, and you can sort of tip it in. I'm going to tip a little bit into the lid. I generally, these sort of ones that where they've got no, like you can't cover it up and stop the powder coming out, I'm not a massive fan of, because the powder just ends up everywhere. But you can't, you know, you can't have everything. So let's try this powder out and see what it's like. That's a nice powder. It's good, it's good. Doesn't look too drying, it feels really nice. Yeah, I'll finish my face and we'll get on to the next bit. Right, I've set my face, and one thing I will say is the products work so well together, like they really do. I always go lightly when it comes to powder products because obviously I'm a mature lady, I'm the age of 40, so I don't like too much powder on to set my foundation and things, which is why I've been also going towards more dewy sort of foundations, because it just makes you look a little bit younger, whereas the foundation that are matte, they kind of sit in the wrinkles and fine lines. But do you know what, so far this is looking really good, it looks good. And they work really, really well together. I like it. So I'm going to go back into the eyeshadow palette, finish the under eye, and then we will move on to bronzer and blusher. So I'm going to take this sort of dark shade here, which is the darkest shade, which is what I've used the majority of on my eye, and I'm just going to smoke out the under eye a little bit, just to finish off the eye look so it looks really nice. I might use some of that gold shade maybe on the inner corner so we can see what that looks like as well. Most of you guys know as well, I don't always go all the way in to the inner corner of my eyes because I just feel like it closes my eyes off a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this gold shade here and we're going to pop that in the inner corner and see what that's like. See if we get a little bit of an inner corner glow going on. Oh, it's pretty. Let's have a go. Yes. Yeah, I like that. It's really nice. I might just sort of run it underneath a little bit, just and join it into the middle. That looks nice. That looks nice. Right, I'm going to put some mascara on that under. Right, I'm going to put some mascara on the lower lashes now, or should I put the liner on? Yeah, let's try liner first. What have we got? The AM to PM eyeliner. We have Sunburst, and we have, I think, do we have a darker one? Eyeliner. Let's go with the mocha one. Yeah, go with the darker one. But I've tried these anyway already. Obviously I've got the black one, so it'll be nice to try a different colour because I always usually use black or white or a nudie sort of tone on the waterline. But that looks different. This looks different. I don't know if they've changed it slightly. Oh, that feels lovely though. That is what the colour looks like there. And this looks different to mine. Obviously my Lottie London liner, the AM to PM one, is a sharpenable one, but it's like a pencil, whereas this is plastic. So we're just going to give it a try, and I will lean forward for a second. I do apologise, but I'm as blind as a bat, so I need to be able to see my waterline. It's still giving me the same sort of coverage as the black one would. So yeah, I think I'm going to like this, and plus it's brown, which is quite different rather than a black. Right, that is the AM to PM liner on. I really, really like it. Again, it's a slightly different packaging to my old one, which is, I've obviously revamped it. The formula feels the same. It's given me what I need, and it's a really nice shade actually. I really like that. I may, when I run out of black, I may go back to that one. So that is that. I do like that. Obviously I like the eyeliner anyway. It's one of my favourite waterline eyeliners. Now, mascara. I'm going to pop some mascara on my lower lashes and see if I can do it with this little brush thingy, see how we go. I don't put too much on my lower lashes because, I don't know, I just never have. I used to never put mascara on my lower lashes at all, but I just do now. I don't know what changed, I just do. I have quite long lower lashes, so just put a little light coating on, not too crazy. We don't want the spider legs looking like that. I think that's what it is. I think it scares me to put too much on the lower lash line because I don't want it to look like spidery. But yeah, that's the lower lashes done. Now, bronzer. We're gonna go for bronzer. So obviously this is quite dark, so I'm slightly scared, not gonna lie, but that's what the shade looks like. And the foundation seems to have sort of oxidised out a little bit maybe. I don't know whether it's just me, and you guys will have to let me know, but it looks quite nice. I'm liking how it looks. It's really pretty. We're going to grab this brush and we're going to be really scared and go in really. Okay, yeah, there's the pigment. That's really nice though. I didn't go very hard in there either because obviously it looks quite dark. That looks really nice. Oh, I like it. Ooh. Right, I will finish off on my bronzer and you guys can watch me do it with some music.
I tell myself to breathe in, but the darkness hung its teeth in, and its mind has got me thinking. Sick and tired of feeling, so sick and tired of dreaming, 'cause I always wake up.
Right, that is bronzer done. We are going to go into the blush, and I'm going to go into this one, I think. This? Or do we go pink? We're going to go with this one. This one is the Serene Blush. And we're going to go in and see what this is like. Let's get a blush brush. Right, let's give this a try. Ooh. Ooh, it's got a little bit of, I think it's got a bit of a shimmer to it, like I said when I was showing you it. It works really well with the other products. I have to say that bronzer is really, really nice. It blends really well. And the colour is like, woo! You don't need a lot. It's going to last me ages. I'm going to bring my blush right up here. Make it really peachy. Oh, I like that colour. That's really nice. I like that. That looks really nice. It goes really well with the eyes, I think, that one. That's really good. So yeah, that is that. What are we going to do now? Highlighter. Highlighter? Let's do some highlighter. So, I'm not going to go with the rainbow one because we've got sort of a peachy sort of vibe going on. I'm going to go into this pinky shade. This one here. This one's called the BFF. And I'm going to find a highlighter brush and we're going to try that out. The blush has like a bit of a glow to it, so it gives you that dewy glow already, and I really like that. So far I love the foundation. Even though it's matte, I love the foundation, the concealer, the bronzer and the blush. They're really good. The more I look at the eye, the more I like the eye. I think my least favourite may be the eyeliner, but that's just because I'm so used to a finer tip to work with. So, but it's looking good so far. I'm liking all the products. So we're going to go in with the BFF and see what that looks like. I don't know how pigmented these are on the skin. Ooh, wow. Well, you can definitely see it, and it's not sitting in my wrinkles too badly, but that looks really nice. Okay, I'm gonna put some here. Look at that. Wow, that's insanely beautiful. Oh. It doesn't seem like a chunky, glittery sort of one. It's a really nice like shimmer. I can't see chunks or flecks of glitter in it, not really. I can see tiny bits of glitter when I look at it on my fingers because obviously I blend it in. Because I've got more mature skin, I use powders and I sometimes worry about them sitting, so I tend to give them a little rub with my finger, and it just sort of makes it look a little bit less harsh, especially when it comes to highlighters, because we all know they sit in the fine lines. I'm going to put some on the end of my nose. And there. We'll put a little bit up here. Just a little bit so we're a little bit shimmery. Just there. But I really like that. That's really nice. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right, next, what are we up to? Lips. So we've got quite a dark lip. But we got a dark lip, so we're going to go with the dark one. I don't have the one to match. What have we got? AM to PM. That's an eyeliner. I don't want to use that one. We have that's an eyeliner. So we have this one and this one. So I'm going to go with this one. It may not be, because the lip looks quite dark. This one is the Girl Power lip liner. Let's just give this a try and see what it's like. Right, liner, lip liner. So we're going into the Girl Power shade, which is probably way too light. That's what it looks like there. It's probably going to be way too light for this, but I'm going to give it a try because I've bought it. So it's a really nice colour on its own though. I've lined the lips. I know it's going to be way too light for this, but it's a really nice colour though. I'm guessing they've got a lip colour in the shade Girl Power, but it's a really nice colour. So I'm just going to go in with this colour now. This is the one that is the Slay All Day Matte Liquid Lipstick, and it is in the shade Hey Bae. So let's give that a try. I think it's going to be mega dark. I don't know, maybe a dramatic lip and a nice neutral eye is a good thing. So let's give this a try. She says if she can get all the wrapping on. One thing I will say is they do package them really well. They're all sealed. You know, you have to fight to get in these. And there's rubbish all over my floor. So that is what it looks like. I'm gonna, oh actually, right, okay. Yeah, it's quite dark. That's what it looks like there next to the lip liner. It's way darker than the lip liner. So we're just gonna try it and see what it looks like. It's very chocolatey brown. Right, that is the lip on. It actually looks really nice. I really like how it looks. I'm more of a, I've been lately not been going for like matte liquid lipsticks, more so because the drying effect that it has. That looks actually really good. I don't know what it wears like. The colour actually works really well with the eye look. Overall it looks really nice. It's not as dramatic as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I like it. I do like that. It'd be nice with a gloss over the top maybe. But yeah, I really like that. It's a nice lippy. Right, I have literally put all the products on my face. So this is my full face of Lottie London, minus the eyebrows because that was a bit of a fail. I don't know what happened there. I think maybe I sent the wrong product or I put the wrong product in my basket, which is really sad because I really was excited to try that because I like to try it. I haven't tried out a new brow product in forever. I've got my favourite go-to brow product, which is this one. It is a brow pomade from Lotte Cosmetics. I love it. Use it all the time, as you guys know. But I was excited to try a new one, but sadly it didn't work out. But this is the full face. What I'm going to do is go and make myself a little bit more presentable, put on a wig and maybe some lashes, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Right guys, I'm back and I've obviously popped a wig on, some lashes, and I'm looking a lot more presentable than I did before. So overall thoughts on the Lottie London products. I really loved everything that I used. My favourite products I think were the base products. I was surprised by how much I really enjoyed them, especially like the blush and the bronzer and the highlighter. They look so good. The foundation feels really nice. Even though it's mattifying, it doesn't feel too bad on my skin. It's not sitting in my fine lines too much. Obviously I'd need to wear it for a day just to see how it worked over the day. Love the concealer. The concealer is really nice. The mascara's good. The lips are really nice. Considering it's a mattifying lipstick, it's not too dry. It doesn't feel like it's going to crack or flake off my mouth. Really like it. Sadly the brow product obviously was the wrong colour, so we had to go with my normal brow product, which I'm gutted because I really did want to try that. I use the Lotte Cosmetics brow pomade and I really wanted to try something different, and that micro blading sort of liner really grabbed my attention because I've never tried it before. So I'm gutted that I got that in a blonde. I don't know how that happened, whether it was a mistake on my part or a mistake in my order. But hey ho, we can't have everything. So everything else is Lottie London other than the lashes and the brows. Eyeshadow, really pretty. They blend beautifully. Really nice, soft, subtle sort of look. If that's your thing, then this is definitely going to be a palette you will love. The shimmers are beautiful. They blend lovely. You can use them wet or dry and it still has a beautiful shimmer effect. Not for me so much because I like a little bit more punch in my eyeshadows. I'm not usually so soft and subtle. I do brown looks a lot, especially if I'm going out to work and things, but this is more soft and subtle than I would normally go, but it looks really nice. I need to see the footage afterwards, but it looks really nice and the colours work really well. The only thing I wasn't overly impressed with, well, I wouldn't say impressed with, the eyeliner was a little bit too chunky for my liking. I like a bit more of a finer line to work with, hence why I have a slightly chunkier line in certain places than I normally would. But it's not necessarily, I mean the eyeliner is lovely, it dries down really nice, it looks like it's gonna stay, and I didn't have a problem doing my normal wings, so it wasn't a bad product. And I put the little stamp on that I completely forgot about because the other side had a stamp. So there's a little musical note there on my cheek. That's really nice. The only thing I will say with the stamps, but this is like most of the stamps that come with these sort of liners, make sure you get it nice and straight because otherwise you'll end up with a little ring around the edge because there's like a slight circular shape to obviously all the stamps. But other than that, I really love everything I tried. Like I said, I'll have put prices on at the beginning for each individual product, so you can go and get them if you want them. I will also link in each individual product down below. Everything I use on my face, I will link it if you want to go and get it for yourself or try it. It'll all be down below, along with the Lottie London website and all their socials. I'll put them down there too, because they are quite active on Instagram, because I know they've liked a few of my pictures, so I know they're quite active on there. So yeah, I'll link everything down below so you guys can go and check it out. But I'm going to end this video here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. I'd love to hear what you think. What do you think of the look that I created? Do you think the products worked really well together? I just want to hear your thoughts. I just want to hear what you think about these, and if you use the Lottie London range, let me know what your favourite product is. Have I used anything today that is your favourite? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you are new here, please subscribe to the channel and see what else there is to come, and if you did enjoy it, leave it a big thumbs up. But other than that, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you have a great day, night, morning, evening, whatever it is you're doing when you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!